3 whole guns in this movie.
Welcome back, all you island life lovers. We're here on the mainland with what's left of the BP crew.
We lost a few in Hawaii.
We lost a couple on our last excursion. This is why I keep saying we shouldn't leave the house. But here we are. I'm Jake.
I'm Leon.
I'm Robert.
I'm Leon.
No, I just said I'm Leon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Dan.
I'm Jake.
Oh, you fucking bent. I'm Scott.
Yeah, there's 2 Roberts here tonight.
One sounds like Kermit, but it's we're all good with it. Today on our endless quest to bacon, we're going to watch The Man in the Iron Mask, a sequel to The Three Musketeers.
Direct sequel.
A direct sequel. I mean, it's not the next book in the series, but a direct sequel enough.
Close enough.
Close enough. I guess with that being said, I'll guide us in. I'm Jake, just so you know.
I'm Robert.
I'm Scott.
I'm Robert too.
And I'm Dan. I'm Leon.
Damn it.
We haven't done this in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
We've been a little out of the flow.
Took a little hiatus to go to the islands.
You had to spend some island time.
Island boys.
Island boys. What I love most about them, besides their ridiculous haircut and their tattoos,
They're gay together?
and how they're gay together, is that they live on a peninsula.
Something up with your phone?
No.
Okay.
No.
What, you mean America's Wang?
Right? It's like, how can you be an island boy, but you're from a peninsula?
Peninsula boys.
Peninsula boys!
America's Wang!
So, with that being said, to sync this audio
Nice
track
segue.
up to your copy of The Man in the Iron Mask, the 1993 joint?
Is it?
I don't know. But it does have the kid from Titanic in it?
1998.
Oh, 98.
98.
It's a Malkovich movie.
It also has the guy who shit on
A drink cart.
a drink cart on an airplane.
Yeah, if memory serves correct, I think we get some taint. We get to see his full-blown ass
Some
taint.
Gerard Depardieu.
Yeah, so not
It's a
only
good thing Robert's here.
we get that view the cart lady on the plane got,
That man is a national treasure.
but
Gerard
for
Depardieu.
Canadian national treasure.
Yeah, he's not even Canadian, but we love him.
That's fair.
Green card.
That's fair.
This movie.
Do it.
One other one.
Name
Other
one
Father
more.
the hero.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
That was quick. All right. Probably his second most famous movie, arguably.
Arguably.
Well, he did 2 versions. Both of them are really inappropriate.
All right. I can see why you like him so much. So, with that being said, to sync this audio track up to your copy of The Man in the Iron Mask, the 1998 Leonardo DiCaprio joint, go ahead and pause this audio track when prompted, then play your copy of The Man in the Iron Mask. At the 17-second mark, when the United logo fades completely to black, you'll restart this audio track and you'll be all sunked it up.
Close enough.
So again, pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of The Man in the Iron Mask. At the 17-second mark, when the United logo fades to black, restart this audio track and you'll be all synced it up. So go ahead and pause in 3, 2, 1, pause. And we're back. Hey, that's my thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't read the subtitles.
I'm not going to read the subtitles.
I swear to God you were going to read the subtitles. Maybe I was wrong about this meeting Malkovich joint. And it's whoever this guy is,
Jeremy Irons.
and it's a Jeremy Irons joint. And I got him confused. Oh, the codexing on this is horrible. They didn't have a standard def. They only had high def. Rented on YouTube.
Have you seen Gerard Depardieu lately?
He probably looks as bad as you think he does.
So they make fun of Mickey Rourke for looking like he's a melted human being.
Okay.
Gerard Depardieu looks like he's...
A melted Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
He plays Barbosa in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, right?
Who does?
Jeff Bardu.
No.
Depardieu
Not even a
Bardu.
little bit.
That's him right there?
Gerard?
I've only read the book. I've never seen the movie.
Okay.
Okay.
Ernest Pictures presents.
Oh, son of a bitch. I was looking away.
Yes. Yes.
Perfect timing.
Good job, Robert.
Right?
Gotcha.
Okay. Not looking good, huh?
Mm-mm.
Plus pounds, this one. I like it. I like
Look
it
at that
a little
face
thick.
right there.
He looks like a mask. He looks like a costume.
And that nose just kept growing.
Yeah, you ain't kidding, huh? Is he
that does
HGMH or whatever?
No, noses just keep growing. And some people it's way worse too.
All right. Look at him when he was young.
And all
Yeah.
handsome and shit.
A little overly exaggerated, but I'll take it.
He was in some romance movie. He played like serial. It's like the romantic who's super ugly. So he
One of the Roxanne
gets a
movies?
handsome man to hit
I know
on
what
the
you're
woman he
talking
loves.
about.
Yeah,
The Shakespeare thing. Cyrano.
yeah. I think I said that. I think
That's-
I might have said
that's him right there?
DiCaprio or
I
something.
believe I said it better.
No, but it's true. That's funny because you're not French at all.
Maybe for you.
Look at these whores. So, she's getting a credit because she's already said a couple things. Okay, so we can get some of the characters from here. So this is the pirate guy, right?
Yeah, I believe
Because
so.
he's the womanizer. And then here's the
Religious fanatic.
religious one. I forget his name, Charlie Sheen.
We're going to go with Jeremy Irons.
That's
Because he's even dressed like a pirate.
yeah. It's Aramis and Porthos.
All right.
Oh yeah, this is the sequel to the Three Musketeers movie, which is why we're watching it.
Yes, not a direct
Right.
sequel, but it does come later. Well, as far as the books go. Look at he's got one of those penis noses.
To constantly have a fart on order, that's impressive.
Imagine, I mean, he's like French or something, right? And he's like a horror and
A
a
French
drinker.
war pirate.
Yeah.
Ooh. D'Artagnan!
They make him awfully old in this one.
Well, the priest is always kissing people. It's weird.
Hey, at least the whoremonger isn't always kissing people.
Oh, all right.
Like,
Mwah, you got syphilis. Mwah, you have
is
syphilis.
that a sore on your lip? That's why I've got this ridiculous mustache.
Oh, it's got to be awful back then, right? All those whores and stuff. You ever watch that? I almost call it the Lemony Snicket's movie, the one about Jack the Ripper.
From hell?
There you go. Whatever. And it's like all the whores bathing in the drinking fountain. That scene. It's stuff like that. It really turns my stomach. When we were watching Young Guns and they were in the whorehouse. Oh my god!
Yeah.
You smell like a cowboy. Oh.
My dad
You
used to
smell
tell-
like
Oh,
cowboys.
I forget the name. Remember, we kept saying you smell like
Porthos.
Porthos. You smell like Porthos.
You taste like Porthos.
Hey, that's.
See, I told you this was a Jim Malkovich joint. He's obviously the bad guy,
Oh, okay, yeah, he's Athos.
the baddest of them all.
The bad boy Athos.
He's the fourth musketeer for some reason. He's gonna walk out and get stabbed. All right. I like old timey castles and stuff.
The fact that they had this as a filming location is fucking amazing.
It's probably stock footage. Oh, maybe they have in their. No, that looks pretty real. I was gonna say maybe they have a funny set, in like a British or French cinema.
Well done, dog.
What did he knock over? There's nothing to knock over.
He bumped into a handle.
And I got scared.
Oh my god. Is that House? It's good to see him getting some
It
work.
is House.
What kind of riots?
Leo with his own hair and everyone else in wigs. It's cheating.
It looks like he's got some extensions.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
You can see it.
They couldn't quite match the brown.
Yeah. In the back, you see?
His mullet, you mean?
Yeah. How's this make my ass look?
Apparently, the Beastie Boys invented the term mullet for that haircut.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
It was like in 1992.
That doesn't seem right.
Right?
When did Billy Ray come out? Oh, the mullet's been out forever. They're
Yeah,
the ones
I
that
mean,
started calling
right
it
here.
the mullet.
They're just the ones who called it the mullet.
All right, I like that.
I believe the mullet has always been popular too.
I
And
wouldn't
you might
say always.
When wasn't it?
10 years ago.
People still had mullets.
All right, I guess that's fair. Doesn't mean it was popular.
Popular enough people to keep doing it.
Oh, shit. You're talking about it.
I mean, you
Oh, shit,
rocking
he's
a
right.
ridiculous mohawk. How many people rock mohawks?
Well, it's not really a mohawk. It's just the way I style it.
A faux hawk.
Well,
Faux hawk, yeah.
it's a little tall for a
Fucking
faux hawk.
hipster.
I was styling my hair like this way before it was cool.
Something a hipster would
Oh,
say.
shit. But what I was going to say is we were looking for a TV show to do, right? Something that's not too long so we could bust out some shorties. Wheel of
Busting
Time.
up some shorties. Oh, yeah.
Wheel o' Time.
Wheel.
No, that would be an awful one.
It would be awfully good.
I hate that show.
Well, yeah, that's the point. We could really tear it apart. And I've read all the books multiple times. So I could really tear into it.
Point out all the
Oh.
discrepancies.
I was looking at some clips from the second season, which I haven't seen at all. And, it's ripe. Ripe for parody.
The actor who played Matt hated the show so much he just left. He's just like, fuck it. I don't
That's
want to be a part of
unfortunate.
this.
He was the one I
He
thought
was
was the best one. Yeah.
He was the best.
He was the one that was most like the book. As far as
I
looks
don't
and
even know
stuff.
who you're talking about.
One of the characters from the show. The thief.
I'd say more the gambler than a thief.
The rogue.
Okay, that's a good, rogue.
The staff wielding
That's true.
rogue.
Oh, it's more like God, it's like a Japanese weapon. It's like a spear.
That's what it ends up being, yeah.
Staff, yeah.
Uh-oh.
He saw it from really far away. Look at that ridiculous outfit. Those tights aren't nearly high enough.
He's got his pubic hair exposed.
It's good to be the king. Alright, I can get behind that.
So who is he supposed to be? King Louis?
Whatever, the
13th?
7th? And it doesn't say. Uncredited, whatever, Leonardo DiCaprio.
The 14th.
Oh, King Louis the 14th.
/ Philippe.
Isn't he the last one?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I believe so.
I think I think this ended his reign.
Well, if I remember right, even according to this movie, Philippe still ended up with like a really horrible woman. It's played by Dakota Fanning in her new show.
Is that who that's supposed to be?
Who?
I thought she was the other Bolin girl.
No, she's the one who fucked over France and got beheaded.
Alright.
The one that people say used to fuck horses because she was such a glutton.
Who are you saying?
Who?
The Let Them Eat
I
Cake.
don't remember her name.
Oh, Marie Antoinette?
Yeah. I didn't remember her name.
She was a little kid. She didn't know what she was doing.
Ooh, I don't know. I
think
really
it was...
only seen clips from fucking the Elle Fanning show.
So
she's played by an adult there.
The thing about her saying "let them eat cake" is she didn't understand because she was too young.
Yeah, that it's not. I thought it was more that she was too papered. She probably had the mind of a child.
That too, but I
'Cause
mean,
she
like,
was,
imagine you've grown up in opulence. You don't know what poverty is. So when somebody says they don't have any food,
You're like, just let them eat cake. Even though I think that ended up not being credited to her, actually. That saying.
I'm gonna Google
Google it.
Googleize this.
Google it.
You think I know how to make the you googly?
You didn't realize I was such a good you Googleizer.
I tried to be watching that. Other than the music scenes, I was really bored. But all the little music numbers are so fucking funny.
You gonna grease up a pig? The midget already caught him.
Sire, I caught him. Shut up, you. I don't know how the midget has such a little voice.
It says there's no evidence that she said that. Huh.
That guy was good on his timing. Holy crap. Oh, it's him. Oh.
Water.
Well, you can't get wet back then. Imagine how bad you'd smell.
Yeah, with all the whores bathing in fountains and whatnot.
Oh, I impaled myself on the pig's horn.
Well, I mean, maybe just let everybody else do it and then just propose to your bride or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what? Chances are I ain't gonna catch that pig anyway. So.
Pigs are so much smarter than French people. Oh wait! Shit.
Oh, I hoisted myself on my own petard.
Like Porthos, she should always just have a fart at the ready.
You smell like Porthos.
Oh. Is that what those were?
What?
Oh yeah. This isn't part of our 98 degrees of Kevin Bacon. This is just
Oh
a
yeah,
random watch along.
we detoured after we watched the Three Musketeers. This one's one of those where it's not a character, it's not an actor that we're going from movie to movie, but an actual character we're following.
And it also doesn't connect to the next movies.
It's D'Artagnan, which is the me of the Three Musketeers world. Because I hang out with you guys and you're like my dad's friends.
Alright. And we're avoiding their next movie that's on the actual list, which is Backdraft.
Oh yeah. Nobody wants 2 hour, 50-minute long, character-driven Johnny Baldwin movie.
It's funny because the fire sounds like pigs.
It's where the fire pig squeal comes from.
Oh, I thought that was a fire on screen a second ago.
No. Okay.
And the actual quote is "Let them eat brioche."
Brioche sucks. Cake would be better.
It would have been just as expensive and opulent as cake because it was mostly butter, egg whites, or egg and milk. Like, it would have literally been almost as expensive as cake.
All right. So eggs are poor people food.
Somebody else actually said it, not her.
Yeah, I told you.
My head itches.
There'd probably be a lot of that.
Imagine you get like a nose itch.
You know, there'd be enough space to let you pick your nose.
You know, I think if I was stuck in an iron mask,
Yeah.
the easiest way to get out of it
Mm-hmm.
is stand at the back of your cell
Okay.
and then run head first into a wall.
All right.
Just over and over again. Every time you wake up, do it again.
Problem solved.
Wouldn't your head get swollen and get stuck more inside the mask?
He said
Hopefully
he's
you
killing
kill
himself.
yourself.
Ah. They probably got him chained up so he can't do that. I don't know why. You wouldn't just kill him.
Yeah, no, it seems weird.
On hindsight, the MGM discovered the audience of this movie was directly related to their interest in Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, does seem pretty girly so far.
Yeah.
It's all tights and proper gowns and such.
Yeah, all this like gorgeous buildings and shit.
Yeah.
You can tell Robert's really into it. The gorgeous, stunning buildings.
Oh.
The fact that they could use this as a filming location.
Oh, that's insane.
It's MGM. They can do whatever the fuck they want back then.
Oh, Robert. Such a staunch supporter of the French.
Of the French crown.
There was apparently three Musketeers books.
Okay.
It's the Three Musketeers, The Man in the Iron Mask, and 20 Years After.
Huh. I was mistaken.
Direct sequel.
See, I thought it was the other way around.
That's fine. You can apologize.
More so than I said I was mistaken? What do I have to apologize for?
Because you were wrong.
Well, that's where the mistaken part comes in.
Okay, I'll take that as an apology.
Well, take it for whatever you'd like. It was not an apology.
That sounded like you said you apologized.
You know what? I actually take it back. I was
Okay.
not mistaken.
Damn it. This is an exciting movie. How long is this?
Well, we're only got 2 hours left.
Oof.
He's rounding up the boys for a plot against the king, I'm assuming.
Who, D'Artagnan?
Yeah, I know. He's a
D'Artagnan.
really old D'Artagnan.
D'Artagnan.
This is the movie he made directly after Titanic.
Leonardo?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
so
wanted to use something?
He really had the long hair then already.
Did he have long hair in Titanic?
Shoulder length.
I've seen the movie dozens of times.
It's all slicked back, but when he gets all wet and slippery and his hair's just all flying all over the place.
My mom told me I was conceived of that movie.
That's a horrifying thought.
I know. And that's why I've watched it so many times. I used to watch it a lot with my mom when I was a kid. Once I found out.
She kept telling you over and over again. Like, oh,
It's hard to understand when you're a child.
Which part was I conceived to? Oh. His accent is so good.
Do you guys know Linda Hamilton has an identical twin sister?
Yeah, I think we figured that out in the Terminator 2 watch along.
Yeah.
I dropped that bit of info if I remember correctly.
Even the trivia for this movie is boring. So I just
So refer to
Terminator
Terminator 2 trivia.
Yeah.
They can't all be gold. This ain't the Dune remake.
Is he not even trying to do any kind of accent?
Well, they're supposed to be French, right? So you'd assume that
No accent.
they're probably supposed to be speaking French. So it probably just like, oh, you just take
At least pretend the other people are pretending.
Oui, oui.
It's called acting.
Yeah, right? It's like the one thing they have to do.
This is all you're getting paid to do.
Well, Malkovich was coming off of Con Air.
Oh.
So, I mean, there's a lot of big stars in this.
Con Air had a lot of big stars.
He had the same accent in that.
It's just his voice. That's not an accent. Literally, that's just always how he sounds. We'll close the gates.
Oh, also lock the gate. Because it's not going to do much.
Eat cake!
Look, she's got a tomato right there.
Apples!
Is he going to pull out his sword and do a fancy move?
Fruit cocktail!
Ow! Oh!
My fingy!
This is Star Wars music. What the fuck is happening?
And this is like the least epic part of any movie I've ever seen.
He stood up to that crowd.
Oh, there's a little midget.
They reused that same midget from the beginning of the
vertically
movie.
challenged.
That's what I do every time I see one in real life, too.
Hey, midget!
Hey, little fella. No, the last time I went to a hardware store, the hottest fucking midget was there. It was so fucking funny. It's like, oh shit.
Oh my god, a hot midget.
It's like I've only seen you online before. This is just Leonardo DiCaprio. That's not him decaying or anything.
I always thought it'd be cool to have all these little hidden passages.
Imagine how big your house would have to be.
If I was the king, I don't think it would be an issue.
It's true.
Would you pass down the Pepsi?
The what?
Pepsi. The soda. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for noticing.
Oh, to be Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, I know. He's still dating girls in their 20s. And he's got to be pushing 50 now?
Dating is a funny word to talk about a prostitute, but okay, yes. He's still prostituting with women in their 20s.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
I thought they were his girlfriends. He just keeps trading them in every month.
I don't believe that's true. I think Charlie Sheen talked about it. He's like, yeah, none of us have actual girlfriends. You pay a 25-year-old woman around to come around, have sex with you, and keep her mouth shut. You pay them to leave and not talk. Because if you were... You could date that exact woman, but you'd have to have a conversation with her. And basically, they don't want to.
You'd have to hang out with them.
Yeah.
Do stuff.
I just need you to look good on my hip and give me blowjobs. Constantly. Shh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Sorry, sir.
With them's the breaks.
These are the breaks. Right?
They weren't kidding when they said right in the front. They didn't even give him a gun. Or a uniform? Cannonball to the face. That was quick.
He took an arrow to the knee.
I used to be an adventurer. Then I got cannonballed in the face.
Now my adventures are short.
Been saying that for 6 hours, child. Give me some water, please.
She's literally sitting in front of a big thing of water. Did you see that? There was like a big thing of water on the table. I saw one of those hairs on the film grain or whatever. Were they still using film back in the 90s?
Yeah.
Alright.
I think they used film until early 2000s. I could be wrong, but...
His hair's awfully close to that candle.
Yeah, digital didn't come around until the 2000s.
Screaming in French.
Did I miss the screen?
No, he didn't scream. Which is weird. So Athos is a musketeer.
He's a retired
Athos,
musketeer.
Aramis, D'Artagnan, and Porthos. That's 4.
The fourth musketeer.
How many musketeers are there?
A whole bunch, apparently.
Yeah, hundreds.
But the 3 musketeers?
Thousands.
And D'Artagnan.
3,000?
Oh, that guy wasn't even doing nothing.
Shit got real.
Pile on. A real motley crew, huh?
So many hipsters. Because they have long hair and mustaches.
Alright. My hair's not that long.
When you don't have it up like a mohawk, it is. Or a faux hawk, excuse me.
It's too long to be a faux hawk.
Did you see his eyes? they did the slow closer. One of them goes like this. One of them closes before the other one. All derpy.
It was a simpler time.
When you blink, you look like a stroke victim.
A lot of intrigue and such
Stuff.
Now, Raul is dead. It's time to move on. This is literally the day she found out.
Yeah.
Is nobody doing accents?
I'm telling you, they're all supposed to be speaking French. It's like one of those things. So you just like pretend they're speaking French the whole time.
So, but it's weird having one person. I guess one person pretending to speak French is Porthos. So, I mean, but he has a French accent and nobody else does, and it's very noticeable. Just gonna say it.
Apparently, 3 actors are actually French.
What?
Yeah.
You
Turns
couldn't
out John
tell by their
Malkovich.
accent, huh?
I only know because they did their own dubbing in the French version. And apparently in the... When he goes to speak... when the religious one starts to quote the Bible, he goes to, like, Latin or whatever.
Okay.
And in the Spanish version, they have him switch to Italian or something. Because otherwise you wouldn't realize he was quoting a foreign language.
She sounds French.
She's got a very strong jaw.
Okay, he sounds French. Just stab the king.
There was a plot the whole time.
My penis.
So this is the one you remembered more fondly, huh?
I guess.
Why?
I don't know. I used
The
to
other
watch it a
one-
lot with my mom.
The other one at least had. Oh! Is that half a nipple?
No, I was looking.
Nothing excites me more than an unenthusiastic hand job.
Right?
Literally, her fiance just died like earlier that day.
Right.
I could ghost hand this better.
I like it when they lie real still.
I quote one of the best movies ever.
That would probably be a 9.5.
That's, yeah, I was going to say that's a 9, easy.
Jake?
I wasn't listening. What were you-
Frighteners. How do you rate Frighteners?
Didn't we already do that? We
No.
already did Frighteners.
No. We've never done Frighteners. I never probably will.
I'm pretty sure we did.
I don't think so.
If we did, it was one of the watch-alongs in the living room that can't be put up. And we
Yeah, we did do Frighteners.
did. 9.
Well, what would you
Alright.
rate it?
I
Over
don't
a
know.
9.
We never rated it. I guess I never really gave it much thought. Special effects solid, sound good, acting great, directing all right. I'd say high 8, low 9, somewhere in there. Let's call it a 9.
Okay.
I give it a 9, no problem. I'd say the only thing that doesn't hold up as well as I remember is some of the animation at the end.
Yeah, that's very true. But a lot of it still doesn't look terrible.
All of it doesn't look terrible. Mostly just at the end it looks bad.
They ran out of money.
It really feels that way. The end kind of gets a little hurt.
It was super expensive.
I'm sure. They did a lot of crazy shit in it. It was one of those big computer animation things.
Yeah. I don't even remember when that movie came out. Early 2000s?
Late 90s, early 2000s, somewhere in there.
I know Robert's on it.
Well, yeah. What was that?
Frighteners?
Super on it.
96? That's pretty good animation from 1996? If the only thing that doesn't hold up is the very end? Jurassic Park was 2 years ahead of that. That's it.
And also probably had.
Yeah, and Jurassic Park didn't have a whole lot of animation in it.
D'Artagnan. What's going on, Smokey?
It's been a rough couple of days.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks in Hawaii really charred my lungs.
It's weird.
Yeah, all that beach and volcano and
Yeah, I was gonna say it must have been the volcano.
yeah, all those pinky-sized joints really did a number.
Pinky size.
Well, they're plenty long. They're just not that thick. Okay?
There's nothing that's perfectly
The
normal.
length, yeah, it's a very normal size. The length is good. It's just not a lot of girth.
Girth doesn't matter, I've been told.
It's how deep you hit, not how wide you stretch. Come on.
Wait, no, I thought it was the opposite.
Oh, shit. We're talking about joints.
Oh.
It is how wide you stretch.
Because they call me tuna can.
Right?
I'm not hitting the back.
Two in the can.
Tuna can, Alpo.
Huh? What?
They call me Alpo because I'm not hitting the back, but I'm. Never mind.
I make torture masks for a living.
It's actually a lot of fun, very rewarding.
Pays good.
Yeah.
It's not a huge field, so, I'm kind of sought after.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it right, but, nobody goes.
And if they don't fit right, that's just that much more torture.
No. Because there's no way you're cramming Gerard Depardieu's nose into that mask.
Oh, you might. You just have to break his nose and then have to heal under the mask. Yeah, I guess the reason they all look so old is after the first movie, one of them conceived a child, and that was, that guy who just died.
Oh, yeah, okay. So this is 20 years later?
Yeah.
That's probably what I was thinking, because that's the name of the third book. And this one literally takes place 20 years after the first one.
Right.
That's not a very reassuring answer to that question.
He's not.
I like his, leaning forward like his...
His trampoline and
Yeah.
mouth pout.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you if you looked, he's probably wearing really big heels.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
on a show, yeah.
If you were the king, they'd be at least two in. Actually, it wouldn't matter, I guess.
I wouldn't wear them. I'd wear nice, comfy slippers all the time.
I'd make people crouch.
There you go. Nobody sits higher than the king. Nobody stands higher than the king. I'd just be carried around a lot, so it'd be fun.
On one of those Palin
Kings?
whatever they're.
You ever watch What's Eating Gilbert Grape? He's really selling this shit.
Wait, is this the actual king?
They're twins.
Why lock one of them up?
I forget. I think it explains it in the movie.
We're watching the movie.
No, there's some sort of plot. And that's what they switch them out for.
I bet you had explained it in the beginning, but we were laughing and talking over it.
Talking about Terminator 2?
Yeah. Is that what we were even talking about?
No. No, we were talking about Terminator 2.
Fuck, I don't even remember.
This was always funny to me too. They got a pretty good swap out routine here. Here's the one that was speaking Latin earlier. The only one who can speak Italian.
He's sneaking somebody in with him?
Yes. That's what I was saying. Did it already explain it?
It had to have.
It had to have, right?
Do you know why he's in the Iron Mask?
They were worried about arguments of succession and like having two people who could be king. Because it's like, what do you do with the twin? You know, like the remainder. Do you scar up his face so everyone knows he'll never? You know what I mean? When they're two identical people.
No, didn't you ever see the preview for the video game Star Killer? You have the twins fight it out to the death.
Once they reach a certain age?
Yeah.
And then just hope that they don't do as Star Killer and his brother did and kill you. But
imagine just, okay, so there's Jim and John. Jim's the older one, but John one day shows up and he's like, no, I'm Jim. And then the other Jim's like, no, I'm Jim.
But I'm the real Jim.
Yeah.
so how come he has an accent?
They're Italian.
Are you religious? You realize if you get the plague, it's because God wanted you to get the plague, right?
Yeah, it's true. If you're religious.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just bad luck. Oh, what is that, ounce of prevention?
So they just... I want to know what... I'm going to have to Google this.
Okay.
I'm sure you guys are right. I'm just gonna, okay, I'll take your word for it.
I said I didn't remember.
It's that,
Feel free to look it up.
no, that makes sense about the power of succession.
Well, I mean, it's just more things to add to the
And you
movie.
keep them around instead of scarring them up, right? In case something happens to the king, you got a backup. You want to go back in the mask? Then you shut up and do what I say. And then you got your own king. Better safe than sorry, huh? It is back in the day.
Don't stare at the sun, jackass.
Why does this hurt?
So his brother walks around like Trump, and he stares at the sun like Trump.
It must run in the family. Very
Yeah.
Trumpian family.
I guess.
For anyone who doesn't realize what we're talking about, Trump has been caught looking at the sun multiple times.
Multiple times.
During an eclipse, which is actually one of the
Not
worst
just
times.
during an eclipse, though.
But that's one of the worst times to stare at the
No,
sun.
it's one more common. I don't think it's the worst.
Maybe it's the worst because it's the most common.
Yeah, I think that's why. Because people are like, what do you mean sun happening? Ow!
Oh, my eyes.
I mean, I did it once as a kid, and I learned my lesson.
You look
Trump.
at the sun.
No, I was like, why do people say don't look at the sun? Ow, okay.
Okay, it hurts your eyes.
I think I probably...
Every kid's probably done
everybody's-
it once.
Okay.
When you're a little kid, it's like touching fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's stuck to my face. Don't do it.
So do you think that
Oh,
he
the
had
smell.
a new mask made
A
every
couple of
couple
times?
years?
Probably. You'd have to, right?
Ew.
The smegma that would just be covering him in the mask.
Yeah, all of the hair that's grown in there and stuff. Give me a beer.
It just shows him from the back and he looks at it and just starts laughing and it shatters it.
Oh, that'd be great. I knew this was a Tim Burton movie.
That was my best Joker impression.
Not
So-
bad.
Well, it's not very good.
It's a little too Frenchy. for me.
Nicholson. Maybe a good Keith Ledger or whatever.
All right.
No.
Good old Keith.
To I'm a Moogie.
What?
It's a line from the Tim Burton Batman.
Tamaga Moogie?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Neither do I. Neither do I. Tamagamoogie am I? I forget exactly how it goes. Well, you not even gonna give him a bath? Maybe a haircut?
No.
Something?
Shave?
Shave and a haircut.
We
Two
did Roger
points.
Rabbit.
I
I
think
knew
I
that for
remember.
sure.
The movie's still good. It's not as good as I remembered, but
It holds up. It holds up.
I heard. We all heard. Did we actually do the Frighteners?
Yes. I think that was a DVD. Why? See, they didn't explain it yet.
Called himself a Galaxy Defender. He's a man in black.
Okay, alright, which we should probably do. Doesn't make sense why they didn't just kill him, but. Well, I mean, answer at least one of his goddamn questions.
Nope.
No.
Why wouldn't he just tell him?
You're going to have to fill him in anyway.
Yeah, I know. You're going to have to do a whole backstory on it. Okay, so this is what happened.
He'll never not sound like Scar to me. Be prepared.
So a lot of people give Die Hard with a Vengeance a lot of shit because it wasn't actually a Die Hard movie.
So the third one, the Samuel
Yes.
L. Jackson joint?
But he did a fantastic job as the villain.
I got a funny story about that.
What?
I was toying around with my original channel fan edits, and I was cutting Samuel L. Jackson out of that movie because I tried to prove that he didn't need a sidekick and that it was stupid to just throw one in like that.
Okay.
And I got about 5 minutes into it, and there was like 1,000 fucking cuts because he's in every other scene because he's like the main character. And so I kind of gave up on it. But without Samuel L. Jackson, the first 5 minutes of that movie is fucking hilarious. Because he gets out of a fucking car with the sign on, and then like a bunch of black guys show up, and then it like cuts, and he's like all beat up. Because like all the Samuel L. Jackson scenes are gone. It was pretty funny. It was unattainable though.
That's pretty good.
Apparently, Kitty from that 70s show, look, you can see her nipple piercings.
No shit.
Oh,
All right. I like it.
good for her. I'm into it.
Oh, that's a weird one.
Kidney stones do actually do that.
Make you hurt to shit?
Both. And it also, since I get them quite frequently,
Okay.
when they start to move, it feels like you have to do both, and you don't know which.
Huh.
Yeah.
I thought I had a kidney stone once.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah. It was more like a kidney grain, because they said it was the size of a grain of sand. But I thought I was going to die.
Imagine one that was 7 millimeters.
I couldn't, because I don't even think it was 1 millimeter. And I thought I was dying. They said it was literally the size of a grain of sand. They give you like a cup you're supposed to pee in
I still have it somewhere.
to catch it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was too small. It didn't stay in the cup. You know, like it fell through the screen. It was awful. I never drank those orange monsters again.
I'll show you. I'll show you the one that I passed.
You know what I want to know? Why do they have to be sharp? Why couldn't it just be like a pearl?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You know, like how's that? Look at you fucking evolution my ass. Perfect design.
The
or
next
whatever.
time,
That's another dick pearl.
if I ever decide to get married again, I'm gonna have my kidney stone formed into a ring,
Oh, there you go.
or something,
All right.
and be like, "I made that for you." Like,
Have
yeah,
it drowned in powder.
stone.
Feed it to her when she's not paying attention.
Ew. That's disgusting. I just meant give it to her as a gift.
Oh,
A ring and be like, I made that stone myself.
we could like polish it. 7 millimeters.
Put it
that's
in a
not
rock
very big
tumbler.
stone. You'd have to get a cut. You ever watch how they do it?
Do it by hand.
Yeah, you like stick wax to the end of it and then just grind down one little bit at a time to make those interesting shapes.
We're talking over the part we were saying if we wanted to
No,
watch
they
it.
explained it. He explained it right when they first got him. They came and took him because of his face, so it's like, oh, okay. It was him that did it? He was the man in black? Look at the fucking hams in this goddamn movie. Be
yeah.
prepared.
These guys playing off each other. And making
Yeah,
pretty fun.
right.
How John Malkovich never tries to play anything other than himself, but he gets praised for it. We're gonna make France great again.
Come at him with a knife. You did this to me.
He starts walking around like a centaur.
Why does he walk like that?
I don't know.
We
Why does he
both
have
know.
constant duck face?
He probably thinks it's cute. He thinks it's an Instagram model.
He's probably too senile to realize any difference.
He probably had a stroke and it's just stuck that way. But he walks like that because of the lifts, the 4-inch lifts in his shoes. That's the only thing that makes him 5'10".
No, I think isn't
Might
with
be
his
6'2".
Oh,
That's
6'2",
why I thought he was 6'2".
230, huh? Solid muscle, huh? I've seen some pictures of some 6'2", 230 guys. I may have been around my fair share for reasons.
If you're 6'2" and you're 230, that's probably pretty average. Like, that's probably not being overweight.
No,
But
that's
him being only 5'9" and having 3-inch lifts, it shows. 230 is heavy on him.
230. Even on him, there's no way he's 230. He's
That's
probably
what he says he
260, 270. He also says he's 6'2".
No, I know.
I don't
it's
believe
because
any
of
of
his
it.
lifts. If he didn't
I
have
know,
his lifts, he'd be
the
like
doctor don't measure
5'9".
you with your lifts. He just says that.
No, but I'm saying the way a person who's 6'2" wears 230 would be entirely different than somebody who's 5'9" and wears that.
That's true. That's very true. He's like an internet troll or something. I'm 6'2", fucking 230. I'll rock you. You don't even know. I'm a football player. Which, if you actually look at football players, they're like 6'2", 230. And you really see that 6'2", 230. Yeah, triangle-shaped bodies and shit.
Yeah, shaped like a yield sign.
What are you doing?
I still don't understand why his brother wouldn't have just had him killed then.
For the sanctity of royal blood. Because you can't just kill him so willy-nilly, because that proves that royal blood's not worth anything.
Okay, I guess.
So who's this? His mom? Right? I'd sleep with the queen.
Oh, I thought you meant him.
Alright, that's the queen I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Call me D'Artagnan.
But if we're talking about height, Trump claims to be the same size as the Big Show.
Not the Big Show. Steve Austin.
Steve Austin, there you go.
Yeah. So, yeah, exactly. He actually claims to be thinner than Steve Austin. Bigger, well, the same size. Which you could actually bring up a picture of the Stone Cold Stunning Trump, because that was like a thing, right?
All right.
Oh.
And you could see how they actually look next to each other in the ring, since apparently they're only about 20 pounds difference.
Apparently.
And you could take a look at them, and they're the same height, right? Just 20 pounds difference. Maybe see if you can find a clip of it and shoot it to me, and we'll do it at the end of the end of the watch along.
Got it.
Something short, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I have to remember to mark these somehow so I can remember to go and put the clips at the end.
It's still 4 minutes and 30.
Alright, they look like they're the same height though. Show his shoes! Show his shoes!
Yeah, he's still in his formal, so he can wear his lifts.
Those look like pretty big heels. And the thing about him is it's not just big heels. because the shoes are built in such a way that half of the lift is inside the shoe itself.
Yeah.
That's why he stands so funny. For 3 weeks.
No, you can. Stone Cold looks much taller than him. I don't think he was wearing his lifts then.
He's still got that forward posture, though. Did you see that?
Yeah. Oh, he's probably wearing a girdle.
Look, I think he's...
Yeah, Stone Cold looks inches taller than him in that one.
Yeah, I don't think he's wearing his
He's not
lifts.
even standing straight up. But I don't know, Trump's walking kind of funny. I bet he is wearing his lifts.
Yeah.
Trump was wearing his lifts before he was running for president. Look at those Frankenstein shoes.
This is an exciting movie, Jake. I'm glad that you wanted to watch this.
Well, wait until we watch fucking Backdraft, and then we'll see what it's all about. You could be like, man, they should have made a sequel to that Man in the Iron Mask. Here's that part. We're about to get some batch.
About to have sex with a farm animal.
Be prepared.
Why do it naked?
He was trying to have sex and his sword wouldn't work.
Oh.
You were too busy looking up Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Stone Cold stunning our former president. You're a priest. You can't say that.
Never said he was a good priest.
And you said this is where you wanted to see his taint?
No, not wanted to. This is where I did.
Had seen
Forced.
in the past.
Repeatedly. And we're going to see it in high def on a big screen. We're going to see this in ways we were never meant to see it. Watch how he walks out, or backs out of the...
All of a sudden the Kodak just clears up perfectly and you're like, oh, I saw the starfish.
Eyes, rusty sheriff star winked at me.
See, watch this. He comes out backwards. He comes out asshole first. Tell me you didn't see his asshole. Say it.
Oh, I don't have my glasses on. I actually,
you son of a
factually
bitch.
did not see his asshole.
There was actual asshole there.
Nice.
If this was a proper watch along, we'd go back and watch it again. And this got a PG.
I was telling Leon the other day, Airplane. The movie Airplane got a PG.
All right.
There
I
are-
haven't seen that unrated one of that, but I know they at least do blowjob jokes and shit in
Yeah.
it.
Oh, and also the guy brings in the little boy. He's like, hey, Billy, have you ever seen a grown man naked?
One of the jokes they usually cut. We should do that, like an R-rated version of that.
There is none. It's PG. That's
The
my point.
director's cut or whatever that.
No, it's only PG. It's PG. They
Okay.
decided everything that movie is crazy as it is in sexual and violent PG.
That'd be great too, because I mean, shit, that movie came out 20 years before I was born. It's perfect. Talk about a simpler time. This was PG.
I thought that
Yes,
History of the World was PG-13, and then I looked.
that's got to be R.
It is.
Yeah,
It is R.
there's
all
some
the nudity.
adult themes in that for sure.
It's the nudity. Yes.
Monty Python is rated PG-13. There's a lot of
Some
nudity
of it?
in Monty Python.
I bet the Flying Circuses are.
No,
'Cause they
Flying
do that
Circus,
big
they
scene
used to
at the
show it
end?
on the BBC.
BBC shows all kinds of risque stuff. They can
Yeah.
show nudity, no violence.
They have a show where they literally bring people on and judge them by their dick.
Do you remember the? I don't remember which one it was, but literally the guy gets to choose how he wants to die.
Yeah, that's the end of the Flying Circus. I thought
No.
it's him running from all the women, all
it's
the,
one of the movies.
gladiators.
It's one of
I
the
want to say it's meaning of life, or no, and now for something completely different, maybe.
Oh, okay, well, there's so many of them, but yeah, that's the specific scene I was thinking of. It's all
That's
the
the
gladiator
opening
chicks.
scene.
No, I
Because-
think that's the end of the
No,
movie.
because
Isn't that how the movie ends? That's the very last skit, and it's him running.
I think it then goes to the Christmas in heaven and all the angels.
So
sing.
They're kind of blending together.
Wait,
Yeah,
the
they
meaning-
do that.
The meaning of life starts with that, right?
I can't even remember the last time I watched that movie.
Well, because the next skit is where they're like, Death just shows up at a dinner party, and he's like, "What are you doing here?" Oh, the salmon pate killed everybody. I think it's the meaning of life.
They specifically made that skit because they realized they made the movie, and then everyone laughed really hard at the first 15 minutes and then stopped laughing. And then, so they were like, oh, we accidentally front loaded it, maybe half an hour, with all the funny stuff. So they rearranged the movie, and then people laughed really hard in the first 30 minutes and then stopped laughing. And no matter how they arranged the movie, they realized this was happening. So they determined people need laugh breaks. So that's why the waiters are, come. And that one scene where he leads them on a really long trip through the countryside, going, because you're not laughing. It's a laughter break.
All right.
So it gives your funny
Geniuses.
bone a time to cool down. And then when you get to the funny, you start laughing again. So it's half hour of laughter, 5 minutes of calm,
All right.
half hour of laughter.
So what I appreciate about the whole flying circus group,
Okay.
all the surviving members
Okay.
have all made every bit of their content 100% free and available on YouTube.
Right.
Which I think is fucking fantastic. And there's a whole video of John Cleese talking about it. Like how it should be for everybody and for anyone to have at any time they want.
That's kind of how I feel about our content.
Well,
We're doing this for the ages.
It's there. It's
Yeah,
just
right.
people need the want.
It's for the ages.
Anyways,
do
what
this
are we
to make
watching
money.
again?
Uh,
I'm sorry. I was
where should we Sonic
the
2 this
Monty
one?
Python sidetrack. An actual good.
Wasn't there something that was like 90 minutes long? Because, I mean, if we bailed now...
No.
Oh, shit.
Ooh,
We're already halfway
fuck.
through.
Not even halfway. Or maybe just.
Maybe just. Well, it's easy for you. You're looking at that on 70 show stuff. Try watching the movie. You might think differently.
Yeah. I'm having to deviate from the actual story to make this watch-along interesting
Well,
to me.
there isn't actually much story. Okay, so 3 Musketeers, people are starving, swap out the king, move the story forward. What do you got? Nothing.
Apparently an hour left.
Shit.
And that's after they rescued the king. You'd think that would be like the last 15 minutes they would rescue the king and install him.
No, because they're going to do funny montages here where they're like training him to sword fight and be like a proper gentleman and how to treat a lady or whatever.
Not be a douche nugget.
I also like the idea of maybe them doing like a fashion montage where he comes out with different little outfits and like, no,
Yeah, shaking her head.
Dumb and Dumber style.
Yeah.
Portals. I love it.
It's like stands up.
More
and
Pretty
starts-
Woman style, which that was a parody of.
I know, and it was way better that Dumb and Dumber did it.
All right. But actually, like Jay Nicholson's description of a fashion montage, where you come out and like you give them like a thumbs up when they do have a nice outfit, but then when they come up with a bad outfit, you give them a look of disgust. Like, ugh. Pass that down, would you please?
You're gonna have to watch the Dumb and Dumber skit where they're.
I
trying
know.
to-
I remember exactly what you're talking about.
You'll have to remember the
See,
faces
look at
that
the
they
heels
do.
on those.
Because Harry does that exact same thing, where he's like shaking his head violently at him.
It actually does look at disgust, like Jenny was describing the Dumb and Dumber one.
Exactly.
Nice.
And then when he comes out that stupid orange thing, and he stands up and starts clapping, and he does that stupid dance.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn. That's a movie.
Also, I love you, Jenny.
We tag her. She's one of our constant go-tos.
Oh, I thought you meant we'd tag her.
I mean, she's getting a little on in years, but yeah. I love that mousy look.
I haven't seen her in like a year and a half because she hasn't put out a new video.
Well, it's because she's only doing Patreon content.
Bitch.
Which is code for, it's like OnlyFans, but I'm sure she's not getting naked.
Naked.
I aggressively love you, Jenny.
You ever listen to the song Creep? It's just like that. Watch you sleep. I wish. In my dreams.
In my dreams, I watch you sleep.
Yeah.
They're the most boring, erotic dreams I've ever had.
I'm into mousy chicks.
Roll. What have you become?
Well, I like how quickly
The king's whore.
They get word of, his death, but then his letter takes a month to get there, however long it's been.
Yeah, that's.
I guess this moves pretty quick, right?
Nom, 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 nom.
She actually has to be French because she has a French accent.
Maybe she's just an actor.
She's got nipples that are poking through that thing.
All right, I guess I can see them. They're pretty dark.
Yeah.
He literally charged a castle. Well, I mean, what do you expect?
Monty Python style with the sword just hitting the castle wall.
Charge! He just took a cannonball to the face. He just arrived, too. He didn't even have a gun.
He had a sword.
Oh, you're as good as dead now.
Shit. Damn.
I bet this is a lot what he's really like, too.
Leonardo?
Yeah.
You think?
Oh, for sure. Imagine the life he's lived.
He's not even acting right now.
I always imagine him as being like super smooth and like being super nice to women, so everyone loves him and never says anything negative about him.
He doesn't need to.
Nothing negative that I've ever read
He
about
doesn't.
him.
He's Leonardo DiCaprio. Did you ever watch Titanic?
Yeah.
I'm not even a girl.
Over and over again.
Yeah,
Slowly.
right.
Usually naked.
I guess I've never heard anything bad about him other than people making fun of him for his.
Well, he's a
But
womanizer,
that's
right?
other people making fun of him.
Yeah, it's
What
not
if, like,
personal. Like
he's
he
like-
treated them poorly or anything.
Oh man, he was the most gentlemanly person
Oh, see,
ever.
I've never heard anything good, but I've never heard anything bad, which is a thing.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't know, like Tom Cruise or whatever, or Keanu Reeves, where people who work with them end up really liking them.
Nobody ever says anything bad about
Tom Cruise.
Leonardo that I've ever heard.
Well, yeah, it's not a matter of saying something bad because you actually have to be a bad person before that. He could just be kind of neutral.
So why doesn't he get more clout? I mean,
because
like,
he's not a good person.
Well,
He's
what
not.
does he, what does he
he's
need
not-
clout for?
he's-
He's like
yeah.
one of the most famous people for decades.
so Keanu Reeves, one of
'Cause he's so nice.
He's
Well,
like
and he-
legitimately one of the most humble, nice people.
He's gone through a lot of personal tragedies that Leonardo probably hasn't.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That has a way of fucking people up. He's got different priorities in life. That's why he's sitting on the street eating a sandwich. While Leonardo's fucking 25-year-olds. Whores. Right? I guess they're probably not whores when they're that expensive.
Shit, you don't even know that they're whores, though.
Oh,
They could just be like, oh,
well,
Leonardo.
that's the thing.
They're prostitutes.
He's Leonardo, so I feels like every girl ever's in love with him.
Yeah.
Every girl's seen Titanic.
I would guarantee you that that's probably pretty accurate.
No shit.
Whoa.
A freshly fired gun being pressed against your asshole.
All that old black powder, huh? You missed it. It was full asshole. Like straight. If you paused it and went frame
I
by
couldn't
frame.
see. I don't have my glasses on either, so I saw him back out, but...
You guys are so fucking old.
I also like how you phrased it as you missed it. Like, oh.
I would have liked to have seen some Gerard
Depardieu.
Depardieu, asshole.
All right. Hey, I could be the king. Cutting pretty deep, huh?
Stabs him in the chest.
Don't make me cut up that pretty face of yours. Do they though? Yeah. You have such wanting eyes.
Acting. This is terrible acting. I know it's a serious part, but holy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna drag it down because it's fucking what's his face.
John Malkovich.
Being John Malkovich.
I never realized how bad an actor he was.
You haven't watched too many of his things, apparently.
Yeah, he's fucking awful.
He's got to know somebody or have something on somebody. He's
Jake.
part of that. He's part of that.
Lots of
He's
blowjobs.
part of that tribe. What do they call him?
No. What was that? What was that? The producer that was raping all those women. What was his name?
Weinstein.
Yeah, he's part of the Weinstein Club or something.
Or Epstein.
Could be same club, probably.
Probably.
It's a big umbrella.
Horrible actor.
He's really bad in a lot of things. That's goddamn true.
So I didn't realize it as much in Con Air. Con Air, it's like
It's not a period piece.
He's Billy
just a
Ray
random
Cyrus.
asshole.
Yeah.
Right? Billy Ray Cyrus?
Who?
You say that's the character's name from the movie.
Oh, something like that.
Cyrus.
The virus.
Cyrus, yeah. Billy
Anywho,
Ray, Cyrus the virus.
I didn't think his acting was
It's Billy
terrible
Ray,
then.
right?
It wasn't good, but this is awful. This is
You said
exceptional.
that very Frenchly. This is awful.
That's where I got the... He's in a movie called, like, The Bird Cage or something with Sandra Bullock.
Oh, the one where you can't look at things?
Yeah, you can't look at the monsters.
The Bird Box.
The Bird Box. And that's where he goes, we'll make America great
But
again!
he just says it like John Malkovich?
Yeah.
Not even like Trump.
Yeah. And that's why I was saying make France great again. Earlier.
I got the
was
reference.
quoting-
Yeah.
Yeah, quoting John Malkovich in that shit movie.
I never actually watched the movie. I watched Adam and Pals Watch Along.
That's what I watch as well. That's boy and girl. They don't even give them names.
She doesn't.
Yeah.
She doesn't give them names.
Boy.
And she doesn't like the girl because the boy's hers, right? And the girl's is the other ladies.
Am I supposed to be passing that to Dan? trying to laugh like I'm French for the movie's sake.
I got that. That came across.
Okay.
It's just like one of those old Eyes Wide Shut orgies. I got a couple masks like this. I guess mine are a little more menacing.
Yours are a little more animal-esque, too.
I like that.
That was one of those orgies I completely misunderstood the purpose.
You're right.
It's just like,
Mask.
yeah.
Trick or treat!
Like a ghost bride or whatever. Corpse bride. Oh shit! You know they made a new Mean Girls movie, right?
The what?
A new Mean Girls movie.
Yeah.
No.
20 years. It's been 20 years.
Okay.
It's a musical.
Yeah. It's got Angry Rice as the main character.
All right. I don't know who that is, but I like the
Angry?
name.
Blonde chick from the new Spider-Man movie.
Pretty cute.
Oh, okay. The she's like the class president or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, she's cute. Yeah.
Yeah, she's.
That's exactly the kind of cute I like. Classically cute.
Australian as fuck.
Australian cute.
AF.
They got some cute girls in Australia. So I've heard. I would never go. I don't go through real countries. Why I say that?
Did he think he saw his brother?
I wasn't looking. I was too busy thinking about burning Australia.
I think he thought he saw a pussy tat.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it's the Iron Mask.
It's a masked ball, Your Majesty. Hit her.
Good to be the king.
Why's everybody just staring at me?
I keep wanting everyone to have a fart on order.
Pathos.
It would make this movie a lot funnier.
Yeah.
More interesting.
Your Majesty. Oh, that means he wants to be left alone.
So this is why it had to be done in 3 weeks? Because they were doing this stupid mass ball, and this was like part of the plan the whole time? Was
Yes.
Pathos dressed like a girl?
Yes.
That doesn't seem like a very good latch for that door.
They didn't ask him to do that. He just chose to.
Okay. He's just like... Stabbed the shit out of him.
God, imagine how bad that would hurt. If you've never been punched in the face before.
The first time getting punched in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. This explains why he got knocked out so easily.
My face. The first time that somebody hit me in the back, I thought I was going to pass out.
They just clapped you back hard or what?
No, Dan fucking gorilla pounded my back like that.
Oh, you gotta pop your back? Papa!
I don't know. We were fighting in the front yard or something.
I got dug once. Like
No, it was just school, and I just did it to be a dick.
No,
We
we
weren't
were at Jake's house.
Oh, okay. We were having an argument or anything. I just think...
No, I think we were all fucking around in the front yard. But I remember you went like this to like stop me from taking out your feet. You smacked me in the back, and everything just goes.
What, you tried to hit him with a low kick?
Huh?
I said, what, you tried to hit him with a low kick?
No, I tried to grab
Sweep
his
the legs? Oh.
Yeah, I think I tried to go for his legs, and
Like
I just
football tackle or something.
yeah, and you just went like that, and I just remember everything just goes.
Is this really like the best place to try to take him over or whatever? Like in the middle of a giant masked ball? He's gonna put on the mask and start having fucking flashbacks and shit. You're all dead.
Oh, that'd be creepy, yeah. Trying to, like, force yourself even to, like, a light mask like that.
Yeah.
It's like, it triggers your PTSD.
I've been through some traumas. I know exactly
You shit
what...
yourself and just start throwing.
You
it
wear that mask!
smearing it all over the place,
It's good to be the king.
and then you fart. Just have one loaded. That's pretty exceptionally French, though, to always have one loaded.
All right. Yeah. One must maintain a constant bowel pressure and comfortable gas.
Sounds pretty French. Ooh, baguette.
That's why they speak the way they do.
Cuisson.
Keep in mind, I speak Quebecois,
All right.
which is, you know how there's like American English and English?
Okay. Yes.
There's Quebecois and then there's French.
Is that like Creole or something?
Sounds Creole.
Kind of.
It does sound Creole. That sounds like a Creole word.
It's close enough. It's
I've been to Dallas,
it's almost like Pidgin English.
which is like half Creole. So I think I know what I'm talking about. I met a person who said they were from New Orleans. And they had a funny accent.
They said they were from Shreveport,
I'm basically an expert.
which I believe is close to New Orleans.
I have no idea where that is.
So the Panhandle.
A lot of fancy balls in this. A lot more than I thought there'd be. Where's all the Three Musketeering?
I love holding fancy balls.
You really sold that.
I could not laugh. Oh, shit.
See, this would be pretty easy. If anybody comes and tries to talk to you, just tell them to fuck off. Get away from me.
Have you ever heard that song
Which one?
by ZZ Top?
The Home on LaGrange?
No, AC/DC. No, about them talking about holding fancy balls.
No. See? Now you just have her executed in front of everybody. Fancy balls. So this is, you're quoting ZZ Top here?
Yeah, about the fancy balls.
About holding fancy balls.
Mm-hmm.
And you said it's a ZZ Top song.
No, AC/DC.
Oh. Then why did you say ZZ Top?
Because it's
Okay. No, I'm never,
same time period.
I'm not a big oldies guy. What? What do you...
Nothing?
Stay my hand.
I think you need to get your glasses.
I don't want to slap you in the face with his hand, but...
Well, I don't
What
want
do you
to
want
Will
from me?
Smith you real quick.
Keep AC/DC out your goddamn mouth!
Keep my motherfucking age out your goddamn mouth. Out your mouth. Out your mouth.
So what I love about Will Smith is when he wants to sound street or tough, he speaks differently. So it'll be like, keep out your mouth. Where, you know, if he wasn't trying to sound tough, he'd be like, please keep that out of your mouth.
Out of your mouth,
Welcome
son.
to Earth.
Yeah, Earth. Welcome to Earth.
After Earth.
You're so street, Will Smith.
He doesn't smoke cigarettes, he just bites them. He likes a lot.
Well, you're still getting high by the fucking... Your lips being pressed against tobacco, Will. Like, you're still... That's chewing. You're
I think he says he does it for the look.
Yeah, but your spit coming in contact with the paper and that the tobacco
Okay,
still
yeah.
leaks into your gums.
I'd count it for sure.
Yeah, he's still getting high on that fucking cigar. And if you've never taken tobacco, yeah, you get fucking high on tobacco the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You ever
Yeah.
tried show? Shit'll make you puke.
Yeah.
It'll make it world rock. Fucking, you ever try a beady? Holy shit. It's like a super cigarette. It fucking floored me.
I think the second time I got high.
Somebody was like, hit this shit right
It was
after
a
you got
beady.
high. And
Well, no, I mean, you know, I smoke weed a lot, but after a while you stop getting high or feeling super high. But a beady, god damn, that was a high that I miss.
then Philippe.
So she knows.
Yeah, they told her. The priest.
Oh, that's
To
right.
Artemis.
Aramis.
Artemis. To me, it's just a block of letters.
Jeremy Irons. Jeremy's Iron.
I've heard that before.
It's from The Simpsons. They're trying to come up with anagrams of people's name. Like, Ella Guinness, she goes, genuine class. Okay. Lisa, Jeremy Irons. And she goes, Jeremy's Iron. And he's like, good job, Lisa. I have a ball. Would you
Play
like
with
to
the ball. Oh, it got away. She drops it against her foot.
Yeah.
You don't actually watch the couple of that made me laugh? Some late series King of the Hill.
Oh, that's one of the most solid shows from beginning to end. Perfect.
Even the beginning, even like the first episode of King of the Hill is pretty funny.
Sorry.
He knows.
Oh, he knows for sure.
He knows.
You're so beautiful. Taking it by Chambers.
Like how they're like, oh, the king has to act this way. That the king can act however the fuck he wants.
Yep.
Like, they don't know. This is just the king. Like, they wouldn't be suspicious about his motivations or anything.
You don't question the king.
Yeah. That was some wasted effort.
I gotta go deal with my bitches.
No.
See me in this position, be like, get him away from me.
Guards!
Yeah.
Move this man.
Yeah.
Off with
Take
his
him to
head.
his room.
Off with his head.
Well,
No. He's still your buddy.
Off
He's
with
just
his
being
head.
a little. He's just being a little. He's being a little much. That guy.
Off with his head.
Ugh.
I can't swim.
Into that French water.
Oh yeah, fresh water's the worst.
I think the whole wall shaked when he hit that.
Oh, the French are such masters of water; they can just reverse the flow of water, the river. It's like,
Okay.
goddamn.
Oh, right in the back.
One of the rare movies that makes me feel bad for the guards because they're just guards. You know what I mean? Like they're
Yeah.
just Joes. They're just doing their fucking job.
He just threw a chain at that guy.
Or oftentimes there's like a malicious.
Yeah, they're like bad guys.
Yeah, they're just bad guys. These men could have been the next Three Musketeers if they didn't run into the old guys who were the actual Three Musketeers.
He just burned that guy's nuts.
Oh, the kidney stones. Oh.
It's probably his old ass knees.
Never had kidney stones. Gallstones, on the other hand, almost killed me.
That almost killed you.
It really did, yeah.
This is how you reverse the flow. That looks real. This looks like a real place.
I can't believe they got this low. Oh, that mad painting. Oh, that was so bad. Look at that. Oh
It's
my
pretty
god.
Oh, they were caught really quick.
Up in the boat, and the guy in the iron mask just sinks because he has an iron mask. And
He's not in the Iron Mask yet, but he is knocked out.
Okay.
So yeah.
Is that?
They couldn't be. From the first movie?
It looks like it. You knew who I was talking about.
Yeah, I
Threw
saw
him
the
in
same
re-
thing. Yeah.
Threw him in real quick as like some sort of homage.
I think so.
There's no way. It might be.
It's him.
No, it can't.
What's his name? Jerry O'Donnell?
No.
Chris O'Donnell?
I have
Chris.
no idea.
Yeah, Chris O'Donnell. From the Batman and Robin movie. Holy rusted boat, Batman. Holy rusted metal. That's it.
But sir, I'm Chris O'Donnell.
Deal.
Well, do something. What the hell kind of finale is this? Do 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 do. He hit me with an oar.
This is why you kill the old king and disfigure his face so no one can tell who he is. You
Well,
literally
they should have
skin-
slapped that
Just
mask
peel
up
the
quick.
flesh off of
Yeah.
his face.
Yeah. That's what I would have done. I mean, that's what I have done in the past.
That's what you do.
Yeah. It's a fucking hobby.
You have a real Prince and the Pauper thing going here, huh?
And
Only
he's taller
45
than
minutes
him.
left. By who? He can't take a punch either.
He's lived in an iron mask his whole life.
Just for the last 6 years. Right, you're about to lose your job. If not, be beheaded. You let the king get kidnapped. You leave that poor dog alone.
Stop making the horse whinny sounds at me. Yo. You did it, buddy. You pleaded to the right guy. For sure it's Athos there, Leo.
You want to take a second swipe? No? Okay. It does, it is.
It's weird, it's the one I watched as a kid. It was Porthos, Athos, and Mythos. And it always fucks with me. That's Porthos, Athos, D'Artagnan, and a third, another.
Whatever the third one's name is.
Yeah. Aramis. Like, I thought there was supposed to be like a rhyming, like a naming scheme. Porthos, Athos, Mythos.
Alright.
D'Artagnan fits right in there.
Yeah. Or as well as Aramis. But Mythos is apparently just, I fucking misremembered. I made up a character for the Three Musketeers. Oh, it's Mythos! Because
I was always Mythos.
Yeah.
He's about to kiss the king. Queen.
I think the implication is that he's the father. Does she have a twin too? Pretty good judge.
How'd she know how long it'd have to be?
That's what I was saying. Pretty good judge.
She pre-hung the rope, engaged the leg.
Alright.
I'm more surprised she was able to tie such good knots. Because you'd think she'd just be like, she'd fuck up and one end or the other.
Yeah, right? Bloop, fall right out of it.
Yeah. Even if she managed to break her neck.
Yeah, at least now his hair's all grown out and it won't grow over his face.
Hopefully.
Good boy, Alfie. Good boy.
No, don't lie to him.
You're a handsome puppy. You don't look like a big hairy sheep.
He's none of those things.
No, he does look like a sheep though.
Oh, okay.
Like he's big. He's sheep bodied. It's so funny. Like I wonder if like part of the breeding is you make your sheepdog look like a big sheep, so they just like fit in. Oh, by the way, if we could ever get Alfie near a sheep, I would love to do that.
You think his instincts will take over?
I want to see how he acts. Yeah,
I have a feeling he'll probably run away crying.
Did it get exciting?
Yeah.
Apparently they're going
Briefly,
to
and then
attack
what?
the bastion, the Balton.
The what?
I wasn't really paying
What are you talking about?
The Balrog is about to attack
Good riff.
Porthos.
What about Mythos?
Mythos is not yet made an appearance in this movie. I'm waiting. I'm so excited. It's gonna look exactly like me.
Me so into this.
Jesus Christ.
Be
Yeah.
prepared.
Pocket sand. And then just jailbreak them immediately again.
Ugh. I don't
If I was
remember
the-
all this. Second break? Like, we're going through the whole thing again?
Yeah.
He's back in the mask? They're really selling that mask, huh?
At that point, why wouldn't the king just had him killed?
Torture. He wants to torture him. He's that cruel.
That's the downfall of a lot of villains.
The torture part?
Yeah, they don't just want to get it over with. They want to make him suffer, and then fuck. How many times have you seen James Bond escape from an easily
Yeah.
a situation where he could have been easily killed?
It's the Dr. Evil's son thing. Oh, you got a gun in my room. I'll go get it. We can shoot him. It'll be
Yeah.
a bonding experience.
Exactly.
No, I want to portray him into an easily escapable position.
With lasers.
What do you not understand about this?
One Punch Man over here. They definitely should have killed that guy, right?
Did you see his fruity little run?
He is the king.
I swear to God, his fist came up above his shoulders. He was running like this, like flailing. It's like you could say, "Oh, he needs to compensate because the mask is so heavy." It's polystyrene. It's fucking foam. You should have done that.
Yeah. Well, you didn't know? Oh, I guess you didn't know, did he?
No.
That just proves he's trying to hold us here for a trap.
The Five Musketeers. You could just come on with us.
Right. He's going to do one of them stands. Oh, suckers.
Uh-oh.
Really? I saw that little fruity run you were talking about. Real triumphant music, huh?
Turns out it's really hard to break into prisons as well. Haha.
Burn it down.
One of the first and only appearances of guns.
I was just laughing because the guy goes like this and pushes Philippe away. Like, fuck are you gonna do?
Why? Oh, well, I was saying I feel sympathetic
Yeah.
towards them. Yeah, alright.
You could at least have a couple of pistols.
That was a wheel lock pistol. apparently.
There was one earlier, remember when he was in the whorehouse beating up the guys? They pulled a little pistol on him.
Yeah.
And he put it up the other guy's ass.
I'm assuming they're all the same thing, because they don't make note of that other guy's pistol.
Alright. Spare him if you can.
Yeah. You'll survive a slash across the face. You'll have a cool scar and you can say Porthos gave it to you, and then how
Would that
badly
really
he
be
tasted.
bragging?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Look, there's even herpes growing off of it.
Oh, yeah.
Now I forever smell like Porthos.
Oh, right in the nuts.
Wiley.
I like how they put him back in dirty clothes.
Oh, it'd been funny if they left him in his like king outfit or whatever.
Oh wait, I forgot. How that just looks like a master lock.
For some reason, it occurred to me how they'd all just be covered in lice. In like louse.
Yeah, ticks and
Yeah.
bugs and such.
They need to be deloused. Tastes like powdered sugar. The lice hate it.
Yeah. I am his cat.
He wouldn't let him live anyways, and he knows it.
You are the true king.
Your boy doing a crow impression?
The wife's pinching him again.
She's probably pinching him. It's supposed to have been 2 hours. Yeah.
What?
But you're her cousin.
A little too much.
Papa? Oh shit. I thought he was just going to end there.
Ooh,
Right.
that would have been
We're
hard.
cutting deep before he gets himself killed.
So, he was the king's guard,
Mm-hmm.
and he had sex with the king's wife.
Yeah, but he kept her alive, didn't he? I guess he didn't keep the king alive, but...
Wah, wah. Eat it.
Ow. Sticky boy. I'm talking to my dog. I'm not calling you sticky boys.
All for one.
Is that like a song?
One for all. Isn't that the end of the song?
The end of
this
the last movie? The Three Musketeers?
Was it the last movie?
Well, it's not the last movie we watched. Cause we
Well,
took
but
a
was it
break.
the Three Musketeers movie? That
No, I don't know what you're doing.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the Disney one.
The last one?
They did like the same with the fucking Young Guns too, where there was this whole soundtrack, but it wasn't in the movie.
We were just talking about that, yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam.
The French. Terrible, terrible shots.
Only war stuff. Real dramatic. That's directing right there. And even though the hallway's 10 steps, they're going to come charging out of the smoke 30 seconds later.
Draft forward.
I thought they'd be running. I really did.
I'm gonna look up that song.
That might be the thing we do a watch along with, kind of. Brian Adams and Rod Stewart.
What the fuck?
What was it for, though? Three Musketeers. It was for the Three Musketeers. With Chris O'Donnell and Kiefer and...
Yeah, I'm sending the link to Jake.
All right.
Calm down, calm down.
Let me take some notes so I don't forget. All for one music video. Okay.
And
Stone Cold Stunner.
Yeah, Stone Cold Stunner with Trump.
What the...
Daddy!
What the fuck?
Yeah, he could have just blocked the blow rather than turning his shoulder into it. Headbutt him! Headbutt him!
That'd be
Headbutt
great.
him!
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh, the headbutt! That would have raised the score of this movie at least 1 point.
Look.
Yeah,
Look.
favorite part when I imagine him headbutting him with his fucking iron mask. Oh, it's a good thing he brought the key.
It is actually.
Shush. Shush, honey bear.
He should have held his finger up.
Yeah. Why do your finger taste like Porthos?
Why
Why does it always taste like Porthos?
It's a pretty dramatic death. What does that even mean? Don't touch his eyes, you sick freak.
That's where the soul is stored.
Do it all for love and one for all.
Beautiful.
Gold.
That was my Brian Adams, Rod Stewart impression.
Who were you doing? Both of them?
Yeah.
At the same time.
That's pretty
Two
solid.
chicks at the same time.
What would you do with $1 million? 2 chicks at the same time. Ow! Ow!
Damn.
Where are we going to find a deaf mute?
Deaf mute, not deaf newt.
I got better.
Shit.
Kill him up. That's not the real king.
Ow.
My thingy.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a blood blister.
So are they all shot up? Is that why they're moving like that? Or are they just actually old?
Yes. Probably old and shot.
It's not how a king would bow his head.
D'Artagnan.
Why would they put the mask on the grave? That's weird.
Why would they?
Yeah.
Why is he fingering that cross so hard?
It's a man of God.
I bet he is. I don't know what that means.
My daddy's dead.
What?
I knew it. This guy always raising his kids, his friends' kids and shit. Was that supposed to be like a big action-packed ending? Was it?
Wasn't it?
No.
There's still an hour left of this movie.
I know, right?
It has to be small scale. There's 4 of them. You know? It can't be all that big.
It is weird that they have the mask on there.
Yeah. Oh, so this probably isn't the one that was the Elle Fanning TV show.
Prepared.
I showed Leon that picture of Elle Fanning's giraffe neck the other day. He flipped out. It was so funny.
Yeah, she's like the Mr. Burns when he's all doped up.
Yeah. Creepy
I
looking.
bring you peace.
Woo! Porthos' asshole.
Whew.
Favorite part where I hoped he would just start headbutting the motherfucker with his iron mask. Because that's the fucking acid at that point. Like, yeah.
What do you got?
I'm gonna say when they were lying in bed and you can kind of make out the chick's nipples.
All right, that's kind of a stretch. 2 hours, 12 minutes. All right.
What do you have?
I said Porthos' asshole.
Oof. All right. All right.
The fact that it's PG-13, that's my second favorite.
Oh,
with
second
the asshole
favorite
shot.
part. Oh my god, this movie would not have in any way been remembered if not for Leonardo
Porthos'
DiCaprio.
asshole.
No, Leonardo DiCaprio being in it. Like,
Yeah, it made this movie.
And there was a SARS guard in it.
is it not Skarsgård?
There's
No,
both
it's
of
I
them.
think it's Skarsgård.
There's 2 different families.
That's a Sarsgaard.
It's all
not
the
a
same.
Skarsgård. Well, there's no case sound in that one. So
They're all Scandinavian. They don't
oh,
look the
I'm
same
sure.
to me.
Yeah, exactly. Second favorite part,
If you had
how
to pick
like nothing as far as like the music ever like got you interested or
nothing.
excited.
This movie was awful.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was.
Okay.
I like how much of a failure
I
that
like how
was.
much of a failure the soundtrack was.
Yes.
Okay. That's pretty solid.
Like if you pay attention to the whole movie, you're like, wow, they did nothing. They sucked.
So much opportunity squandered.
Yeah.
2 hours, 12 minutes.
Yeah, we're literally after this watch along, we're gonna play the song that should have been blaring through this whole movie.
Second favorite part,
All right.
John Malkovich's acting.
His French acting.
Chef's kiss. Like, it's so terrible.
All right.
I can't believe that he's taken seriously as any kind of actor.
They made a whole movie called Being John Malkovich where people wished they were John Malkovich, apparently.
And he would
Of
probably
all
have to
people.
act like a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's not him, it's like people acting like him.
Yeah. Of all the fucking people. Holy shit.
I've never seen it. It looks stupid.
I haven't either, yeah. Even because it's old Cameron Diaz, so no thank you. Other than that, also
That's
the
all.
premise is stupid.
Yes.
Although it does have
I'm listening.
Joan Cusack's brother.
Oh, I care
One of
more
the
about Joan
Cusacks?
Cusack than
John Cusack. You don't like John Cusack?
Yeah, I like Joan Cusack.
I say he peaked in Con Air, never came back.
Joan Cusack from Toys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say she peaked in Toys. No, probably Addams Family too.
Oh, see,
And
I
then
like
never
Toys.
came back.
I got a robo fetish.
Adam's Family
Cyborgs
2
and
was
robots
good.
and shit.
Addams, she's good in Addams Family too.
She did a good job of that. She was a bitch. All right, second favorite part.
Oh,
I already
she was
said my
in
second
that.
favorite part. PG-13 rating, even though you get full-blown asshole in there.
Blown ass asshole.
Full-blown ass asshole.
Full blown asshole.
You don't get much better than that.
I thought I don't have my glasses on. I thought it said "fucking her."
Fucking her artist.
Whew.
Jerry Bates. Fantastic name. Good old Jerry
Fucking
Bates.
movie put me to sleep. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This is what movies used to be like back in the day?
Hey, so
He customer Dick Pointing.
You didn't want to take credit, so it's a stage name, huh?
oh,
You'd hope.
Dick Pointing.
That's fair. That's
all
solid.
right.
That's a good catch. That's a good catch.
That's pretty bad.
Charles and Bradley Torbett,
Oh,
those
that's
brothers.
And maybe their husband and husband.
Oh, all right.
All right.
It's
That's
very
fair.
progressive there in France. I've heard.
Well, I don't think this was filmed in France. Maybe that castle scene.
Well, they come from France.
It's the whole thing takes place in France. You remember that realistic set at the end where they were on the boat?
That was one of the best backdrops. Oh, God damn
All
it!
that fucking the matte painting
The matte
that was
painting.
so bad.
It's like a
oh,
high
that was
school-
fantastically
high school production.
terrible. Yes.
I've literally been in plays with paintings. Like
Yes.
Oh, that was good. You know, I don't think if I would have noticed it hadn't you pointed it out.
I was too busy watching them fight off 8 guys with swords with an oar.
Yeah, but that's probably what they figured. They're like, you know what? No one's going to
No
pay
one's gonna
attention to
be
the
like
background.
that.
We can make this as shitty as possible.
That's
and then,
really where you find your gold.
And then Robert's like, that's a fucking matte painting. Like, ignoring all the action in the actual picture.
I like it's like the 5-pointed stars in the sky, a big crescent moon. Like, huh?
Why is there a Star David in the sky? That's weird.
Wow, Robert, I wish you wouldn't have mentioned that. I mean,
That's the kind of
it'll
thing
never
that'll
come
ruin
up again because I'll never watch
Oh my
this.
God, we were watching Braveheart for the umpteenth time, and he's like, look at these 2 guys in the background. And they were like pretend fighting with sticks. And I was like, ah, you son of a bitch. The whole movie just like that. Go into the background.
I think you pointed it out to me.
No, I stole it.
Huh?
So I stole it.
Well, I didn't realize it until you pointed it out.
I do keep telling my wife it's the greatest love story ever told. Trying to get her to watch it with me, even though the girl dies in like the first 10 minutes.
No joke. I've been watching watch-alongs. You know, other people watch movies or whatever. You know, kind of like what we do. A lot of people say that. They say. I'm going to show my wife the greatest love story ever told, and they trick their wives into watching it. And the whole time, the wife never really like clues in. Like,
Yeah, she dies right at the beginning of the movie.
it's
Is
so
Love Worth
fucking
Fighting
funny.
For? Is that what they're playing? Can you tell me?
No, I don't think that.
I thought I heard it. It did say something about filming in France, too. All right, people, don't leave. Don't leave. I know we're reaching the end as we're about to, from United Artists and MGM Company, distributed by MGM Distribution Co., fades into the background.
You read that really quick.
We're going to put on a couple of things. So these, which are noted in my notes, will be linked in the description of the watch party. And so we're going to do two. We're going to do Trump getting stone cold stunned by the stone cold stunner himself, Steve Austin.
And this is funny because they claim to have basically the same shape and size.
So this is what Trump is claiming, is that he's the same height as Stone Cold Steve Austin and about 25 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just keep that in mind when we go. So, I'm about to sync up this audio track to the YouTube video.
To the YouTubes.
To the YouTubes. So what you'll do is you'll pause this audio track when prompted. Then you'll start the video.
It's an 8-second clip.
It's a 20-second clip, right?
Just
so
play it.
You're gonna
They'll get the idea.
You're gonna play. Okay, fine. I was just gonna say play the video and then 2 seconds later restart the audio, but whatever.
It's 20 seconds.
3, 2,
Oh,
1.
We're watching it now.
And we're going.
There you go.
All right. All right. Cheers. Boom! Oh shit! And he's stunned. Did you see the lifts on those shoes? Like fucking Frankenstein.
And they're allegedly the same weight.
Right. Right. I wish I had that kind of confidence. I'm just gonna say it.
Well,
To just lie.
To just bold-faced lie to people?
Yeah,
Like,
just
I'm
constantly.
half a head taller and 50 pounds lighter than I say I am.
I'm also super sexy.
Yeah, and it's
If you
like,
haven't
I'm
noticed.
looking right at you. You're obviously lying.
and I can grab anybody by the pussy.
Okay, 5.5 minutes. Okay. So this will be the second clip.
Are you actually going to link this?
Yeah, I'm going to link them
Yeah.
both.
Okay.
That's the whole fun part.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
And so this is the song, Bryan Adams, Rod Stewart, Sting, All for Love, the official music video, which was written for the last Three Musketeers movie, the Chris O'Donnell joint that we were so into, that made us watch this because it's
Yeah.
a direct sequel.
Yeah.
Direct sequel.
And so this is the kind of music they should have had literally throughout the entire fucking movie, right? Just because they had no songs in the whole thing. I thought I heard Star Wars once.
No.
And then something at the end
Oh
of the
yeah, you
credits.
did point that out. It sounded a little bit for a little while, for a moment or two, like fucking Star Wars, like adventure music.
Yeah, exactly. They were swashbucklers.
And it was, you pointed out, because it had been so
long without any
lacking
music.
from every other part of the movie.
Yeah, like I feel
Like,
like
if they had just been consistent, it wouldn't have been a thing. We wouldn't have pointed it out. Right?
Well, you know, Star Wars does it. Every character has a little theme song.
Yeah.
And so whenever they show the character, they play the theme song. So you basically got minutes of, of music going on the whole time. Where this, they just put a couple things in a couple spots, you don't even notice.
oh well, no, or you really noticed because it
Because
was
there's
without
so
song
little
for so
stuff,
long.
yeah. 45 minutes in, you get your first song.
Yeah.
All right. So to sync this audio track to your copy of Bryan Adams, Rod Stewart, Sting, All for Love, the official music video,
right.
we're watching this on YouTube. You'll pause this audio track when prompted.
Where are you going?
Then you'll play your copy the video, and then at the 4-second mark,
We have 4 minutes left, you motherfucker.
they zoom in to the people on the street. You'll restart this audio track. You'll be
People on the
all
street.
synced up.
And there'll be some honking.
There'll be some honking. So go ahead and pause in 3, 2, 1. Pause. And we're back. There's Sting. And somebody else.
And Ryan Adams.
I
Ryan
think
Adams.
you got that right.
Well, they're both singers.
Okay.
I couldn't read music.
I think you found the bad.
I always wanted to
version
play
of the
fucking
song.
music. No, there
Play the
is fucking
piano?
up.
If you were going to pick one, what would you pick? Instrument, I mean.
Oh, to play really, really well?
Yeah.
Probably piano.
Okay. I'd be the lead singer for sure.
Fiddle.
But it's still really tough. Yeah, exactly. Like, you'd be like fiddle, guitar, bass. No, there's so many like options and shit.
If I knew how to play the fiddle, you could probably play the guitar pretty easily.
Yeah, but you get to pick one you play really well.
Fiddle.
Yeah, by wish. But for every other instrument, you have your natural talent. But this one, you get the supernatural talent. What instrument do you get the supernatural talent? It's like, I kind of think piano, but I really don't know.
I'm still going to go with lead singer.
But that's not an instrument.
Your voice is an instrument.
No.
Ask any singer. He looks bad, right?
He looks like Gerard Depardieu.
He looks drunk as shit.
With like a smaller nose.
After a bad nose
And the
job.
cocaine.
Yeah, what let you touch you.
And they played this at the end of the last Musketeers movie?
I think so, yes. So in the pain. Yeah.
So I don't recognize the guy in the middle.
Because there's
Bryan Adams.
Yeah, it's three names and we
It's
only
Sting,
recognize one
Rod
of them.
Stewart, and Bryan Adams.
Well, but I mean, imagine being stuck between these two. You're like power ballady, but you're just some fucking guy. Right?
Bryan Adams is the guy who did the soundtrack for something and other
Robin
thing.
Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Oh, was it?
No, I don't know.
I was actually going to say that. I think it might be.
All right.
Wait,
I might
Because
have
that's
to
what
take-
I was going to fucking say, but then you like, but I didn't want to be wrong. And
That
then
would
you
be the
fucking-
joke, yeah. Okay.
Wait, what is the song? What's the song for Robin Hood?
And I will always be there, whatever song.
Yeah, it's one of the most popular Canadian songs of all time.
Isn't it ironic? Where's Bon Jovi when you need him? We need some young guns here.
Oh, there you break. How they're like dancing around each other and shit. Like, this would be so awkward.
I like how Sting's pretending to play bass.
Oh, everything I do it for you.
Is that a Bryan Adams song?
I don't know.
Oh, that would be too perfect.
Aren't you on your phone? Like,
I'm looking.
It doesn't work that way.
I'm looking.
stop hugging each other. Mwah, 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 mwah.
All for one. Take off your shirt, Sting. Come on. You don't
Why
want
aren't
to
they
do
all naked?
that. Rod Stewart's seen better days. That blouse.
Rod
ain't helping
Stewart's
nothing.
always looked like that.
Rod Stewart's always look like Gerard Depardieu with a smaller nose.
He's really pulling off that blouse.
The silken blouse.
What is that?
Oh, he's still doing the weird twisty arm thing.
Oh my god. Everything I do it for you, Bryan Adams.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Seriously.
Nice. It does not get better than that. I wonder how much of this influenced your life. Turns out that Robin Hood movie was all over it.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I always remember Aziz means great one. Oh, did you give yourself this
Aziz,
name?
lights. Fanny. That's a Robin Hood reference. Prince of Thieves.
Poor Rod Stewart.
Why poor Rod Stewart? Did he like rape a woman and chase her around with a gun or something?
I don't think you have that right.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, they make a joke about it on 30 Rock. He keeps doing it. But it's like a double addendum or something, right? Where he can't keep trying it for the same crimes or something like that. He keeps doing it to the same woman. I think I remember something like that.
Look at that hair. That's a mullet.
That's a mullet. That is definitely a mullet. But it's not really party in the or business in the front. It's more like party in the front, more party in the back.
Business on
That's
the
just
sides.
all party all around.
Yeah, business on the sides, maybe.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
I love you all.
Good
If you
night.
stuck with us, thank you.
Wow. That was a lot.